So Valiant, one of Jamaica's fastest rising dancehall star, has found himself in a bit of controversy once again. Now, before I get to the controversy itself, I just kind of want to share my thoughts on Valiant and what I think of his artistry. Now, as I said before, he has had a meteoric rise in dancehall where, boy, to be honest, I can't recall an artist that just catch fire like that. Now, Valiant, I don't know, like I don't really see the hype. I don't see why he's so good. Why people love his music. I don't really get it. I'm not saying I don't think he's a terrible artist. I think he does have some talent. I just think he's mid. Him have a couple flows here and there. Him lyrics, them just alright. But yeah, and I guess his beat choices are pretty decent. Like a couple of the beats I really like from some of his songs. Other than that, him just mid to me. Like I don't really see the hype, and because of that, it made me curious. He's a mid artist, but him have some genius to him when it comes to marketing oneself and keeping himself within the public eye. Now, in dancehall, we know say, in order for you to truly become a huge star in dancehall, it come in like, it's not just talent alone, it's not just the look alone, there have to be some kind of controversy. And this brother seemed to find himself in controversies, where him probably all I say, like Mario Balotelli, why always me? Him probably look upon the situation like, why is it always me? But there's some genius to him marketing that I just haven't truly figured out. Anyhow, if you're well tuned into dancehall, you know about Valiant and you know about him viral moment. He's found himself in some controversy again, having to do with this song called Rasta, where he put up a music video to it. So it's actually not the song itself that's the controversial part, but rather the music video. So in this music video, you have people dressed along with Valiant himself in, the Rasta colors, the garb, people in a fake Rasta hat them with the fake locks. The ones them where you would sell to tourists. The tourists them where with a quick for buy it and put it on and say, yeah man. Them kind of thing there. Yeah, that's what he was wearing in the video. Or a bunch of other people were wearing it, and in the video it's a bit playful. You can see say people just try to have a nice time. However, how it's being portrayed is not what I think the intention was. I think the intention, or at least the concept of the video, was to have a fun time, but because the title of the song named Rasta, let's just throw in some Rasta colors and throw in some Rasta clothing and yeah. And I think that's all it was. I think that was the thought process behind it. Nothing deeper than that. However, recent Grammy winner Kabaka Pyramid had something else to say about it. So on Twitter, Kabaka Pyramid had this to say: when we say we want to inspire the next generation, this is not what we meant. Rasta joke thing in Jamaica now apparently. Alright. So he didn't really take kindly to the music video. And honestly, I can see it from the Rasta perspective, the true Rasta them. I'm not a Rasta, but I can see it. Because in some ways, you're kind of making a slight mockery of the culture. Now, picture this. If in the music video they were dressed up in turbans, in hijabs, in, traditional Muslim garb, and then I say something like, we're not in a no bombing or some kind of nonsense, right? I'm sure people from the Muslim community, the Muslim faith, would be offended. The same would be with people who are Jewish, who, if you're in the traditional Jewish garb and you're making kind of like a slight kind of, it's not a jab, but rather you're trying to appropriate just a little bit for the purpose of a music video. it can be insulting. So I can see where Kabaka Pyramid is coming from. However, Kabaka Pyramid and his own associations, people are look upon him funny because, you know, there was some stuff going on in the Rasta community where there was some criticism. I don't know enough to go into details about it. And also, I'm not from that community, so it wouldn't make sense for me to try and speak on it. But let's just say there was a bit of a civil war-ish kind of thing going on there, and stuff that you wouldn't associate with the Rasta faith was being perpetrated. So he had that to say about Valiant and about the music video. And of course, I know Valiant is no stranger to controversy because in other music videos that he has done and songs such as Dunce Check, where people got on him for that as well, where is he trying to promote people to be dunce? You know, is he trying to promote not getting an education but instead trying to go the fast money route by scamming? Is that what he's trying to say? You know, so he's been in this kind of situation before, and that's why I said he must feel like Mario Balotelli when he's like, why always me? But I think Valiant is smart in that sense in how to market himself, because again, unfortunately, from my perspective, dancehall is not just about the lyrics, it's not just about how well you can make a song. It's way more than that. Over time, dancehall has become something where you need a bit of controversy or something to give you that spark. We saw it with Silk Bass. Any little thing did go on with Silk Bass, all of a sudden, people in a frenzy, people want to know them check out him song. With Valiant now, this is where some of him genius come in. He had that viral moment where I talk about Kachiata lie. Up to this day, I don't even know what that means. I don't know how it gets so popular. But anyways, he said that, right? And then from there, he might drop video, he might drop him music, people tune into the music. Then him have this controversial moment with Dunce Check. People cash into that again, listen to the music. Then he had a recent thing where him and Babsy, that's why in the Rasta song he mentioned Babsy. Babsy did support him and try, you know, she put her arm around him essentially. And so it's like him keep himself in the limelight and I think that's a genius to it, because again in dancehall, it come in like if you're not having a little controversy about you, it's like you're not gonna get nowhere really. And it's really unfortunate. But anyhow, what do you really think about this situation here? Where Valiant did this video, Kabaka as a Rasta took offense to it. People jump on Kabaka and say, well, you can't throw a stone if you live in a glass house kind of situation. Valiant, I know he went on a live and him kind of allude to it and I say, well, him hope say him don't reach them way, him don't turn into, you know, the old head where kind of try bring down the younger generation. But what do you think? And I think this kind of soft, like, is not that big of a deal. You think it's being blown out of proportion? Or do you feel like Kabaka and the Rasta community should take offense to a video like that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Other than that, we move.